Before coming to Argentina, I, for one, couldn't have told you what Mendoza is known for, but apparently it's wineries, insanely beautiful mountains, so we're here to see if that's true. The plan, bike around some vineyards, snack, and survive this sun. Also, we picked up these ham rice chips at the store, and I must say they're impressing me more than I would have thought. From just a few days here, the infrastructure in Mendoza is really good. I mean, look, they have wide sidewalks and bike lanes and clean roads and lots of trees. So we got this 25K route mapped out for us, which we will be doing at a leisurely pace, type 1 fun pace. And I think we have 6 stops. The first one, which will be an olive oil factory or farm tasting. They actually gave us both a manual map and a digital map. Thank God, because I suck at manual maps. Woo! And we're almost there, just like 5 more minutes. ¿Cómo? ¿Vienen sin reserva o con reserva? Tenemos una reservación. ¿A qué hora? A las 10:30. Ah, bien, bien. What time is it? It is 10:40. 10:40. Hopefully it's okay. Yeah. Oh, I like the murals. Gracias. Gracias. Beautiful. The sun is so strong today. So we're joining the Spanish tour para challenge, and it looks like up here they have some olive oil tastings. I don't know if it's like some snack of some sort or something like that.
También se trata de un sabor natural oliva, pero en este caso se elabora con una sola variedad llamada Francolio, que es de origen italiano. Tiende a ser un tanto más amargo, herbáceo. A continuación vamos a comenzar con la línea de aceite saborizado. Tenemos con naranja y limón. Yo les voy a hacer probar con limón. Ideal para carnes blancas, ensaladas de hojas verdes o platos agridulces.
Todo yo quiero es para comer el pan. There's like some hummus on this one. Really nice. Looks like some kind of like salami thing. Todos son perfectos. Out of all of them, my favorite is just the olive oil with balsamic vinegar. So nice. Wow, look at those mountains in the distance. They still seem snow-capped. Unbelievable. Basically, the riding on this is easier than I would have thought in terms of navigating traffic. Like, the bike lanes are really clear and there aren't that many even cars on the roads, so. Damn. Look at that scenery. We got the mountains in the back, snow-capped, and let's take a look at these grapes. Wow, real grapes. Beautiful. The only thing is that I kind of wish I had a little stand that I could put in front of the bike, because I feel like, you know, I'm often looking, I have to stop to look at my phone in order to understand what's going on, but let's see. We missed the last winery because it was kind of challenging to find, so we're hoping for the best on the next one. I guess this is where they're storing all of the wine. Oh my God, these things are huge. I mean, there's nothing inside, but whoa, it's echoing. Sure.
So nice.
This is a white?
Yeah.
This is white Torrontés. It's local grape.
Okay.
It comes.
Obviously. Wow, it's really sweet.
Yeah.
We like sweet wine normally, so yeah. Like I said, I almost never pick white wine, but doesn't this taste way sweeter?
Yeah.
Way sweeter.
Yeah, I like it.
I love it.
I mean, this
is
is
one
like
of the-
what I want to like, that the travel I want to do.
I know. I mean, we didn't plan anything, right? I mean, we planned every destination, but we didn't plan what we were going to do there. And this is the joy, right? Actually, this wine was not even on the route. I mean, like,
It's all about vibe.
also look at this place. There's nobody here right now, right?
Indeed.
I think like one difference between like here and other places is like, as you know, I never carry like a kind of fanny pack like this. But here I am like always like extra cautious of like where my phone is. I mean, like, to be honest, I'm usually just like carrying this in my hand and looking at directions, really like lackadaisically. But
I mean, if I carry like my phone, some locals say, "Hey, don't do that."
yeah, actually, like people came up to me the other day in Santiago and they told me, take out your earrings because like people will like try to steal them from you, or they like think you have money even though these are not expensive earrings. You know what I mean?
That must be cost like $2, right? $2 each.
Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't buy them myself, but they're not like, you know, bougie earrings. But
Like
I look
those
like a
pop-up
hillbilly.
bags.
That's why I wear these overalls, you know? So basically, we could stop at another winery, which could be nice. You think it's okay? You think we will be too tipsy, or it's okay?
Oh,
All right. And then probably we were going to miss all of the stops anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. We can just go. And already we made it to the second wine tasting. This was like a really short bike ride from the other one, only like 10 minutes maximum. Oh, interesting. Un momento.
we can actually go with just those variedades. ¿Puedes recomendar?
Aquí blanco dulce,
¿Sí?
aquí el rosé
Sí.
y aquí está todos tintos, están de suave a fuerte.
Ah, sí.
Para mí, el blanco, eso y eso. Beautiful piece of shade here.
Malbec, Cabernet,
Gracias.
suave a fuerte, ¿sí?
Ajá.
El blanco es un vino dulce, el cual lo vamos a dejar para el último para no opacar los otros vinos, ¿sí?
Gracias.
Gracias. So it's like mixed with both, or?
Rosé, I believe, is mixed both white and red wine. Yeah, I'm not a wine connoisseur, but and rosé is usually like a summer wine, so that's good for this occasion, right? How do you think, rosé? Rico?
Delicioso.
Sí.
Delicioso.
This one is much more bitter than the other ones. You want some cookie also?
I feel like chips.
All right.
Savory thing.
The portions are like, you know, quite big. Usually tasting, I expect like kind of really small, right? I think this one's my favorite still, the white one.
Strongmente.
Strongmente. Fuerte. I mean, the other one was like extremely sweet, and so these ones seem strong in comparison, like bitter, but they're still really nice. How do you think about these pork chips, by the way?
Edible.
Really? I think they're quite good. Better than Lay's or something like that. I really like them.
I like Lay's, whatever.
Whatever. I don't like those.
I like potato chips. Potato chips, snack, or like, the fried chips. I love both.
Is it a product of Argentina? Yes. I like rice chips in general.
It's not rice chip.
It is.
Oh, really?
That's why it says
Ah,
de arroz.
arroz.
Yeah, rice chip
Not
of
arroz.
jamón.
Not arroz. Arroz.
I'm so bad at rolling my R's though. I'm really bad at rolling my R's. I mean, it's really surprising because you've been learning Spanish for 3 months and you can already roll your R's really well. I think my tongue doesn't work that way.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you like how to do it.
Y'all, I tried, and I will keep trying, but you know my rolled R's still sound like...
Agua de alta montaña, what does it mean?
Water from the high mountains.
See? Creada por la naturaleza.
Created naturally.
Sí. Conocer más.
To know more.
It's funny, ser and conocer are different.
I think even something like listening to more Latin music is actually really helpful.
That's bullshit.
I think it's helpful. I think it's somewhat helpful.
Better than nothing, but it's
better than nothing, but it's not a conscious method, right?
It's like it's all about, you know, listen to me. It's all about like comprehensive input. But the thing is, the music is not comprehensive. Even like when you listen to like rap music or just focus on the melody. Of course, like you can pick up like, you know, words. I mean, when you have like, you know, tiempo libre, you can do it. But all right, I'm gonna like study, you know, Spanish from now on for the next hour, and I will listen to Spanish music. That is really ineffective.
You have to listen to like a slow speed of like what you can understand and also what you cannot understand.
Because of the melody, you're like really confused in terms of pronunciation.
In other words, socializing with real people is probably the best idea.
No, I think that is like good, but when you're like intermediate, I mean, when you're like so basic, all you can say is like, what's your hobby, how's the weather?
And it's like boring conversation, right?
It's so repetitive. You know, to some extent, it's helpful. Once again, better than nothing. When it comes to like the, you know, what is the best method for like, you know, beginners? I mean, once again, if you're like intermediate, you can just pick up like why you're having a good conversation, like, you know. But the thing is, if you're so beginner, you cannot have like maintain more than 3 minute, you know, conversation. I feel like, you know, 1 minute like stupid, like, hey, where are you from? Something like that. That is helpful. But the thing is, video is like really great. First of all, video is giving you context. So basically, like for example, like, you know, some stupid TV show, there is always context that you can just like visualize. You can see, you know, when you watch like, you know, TV show, you can just try turn up the sound, and then you can still follow the plot because there is context, really visual context, which is the strongest. And then second, they're probably native speakers, so their pronunciation is really great. So you can pick up, and then also if you add subtitle, of course, like one day you have to turn up intentionally subtitle.
Otherwise you will only listen to the subtitles,
so basically,
right? Look
reading, listening at the same time, when you like follow it, speaking as well, and then there is like giving like context. For example, somebody is like, oh, Vino is talking about Vino. You're like kind of like guessing, but without any context. Vino, wine, Vino, wine. And then, oh yeah, Vino is wine, and the next day, Vino, you're just inherently like patronized, and that is like strengthen your memory because like you kind of like compare, like, okay. So
more or less, you need like all terms of sensory input as possible, as many as possible. Like kind of listening, reading, visual. Also like looking at the mouth is like really helpful because like I try listening to like many like Korean podcasts, and I don't think it did nothing. It could do something, but also like it's hard to like actually understand like how the exact like spelling is not that important, but like, you know, pronunciation is, because you only have like one form of sensory input, which is auditory. In other words, YouTube is good. And also like shadowing, I think is really good.
Yeah, shadowing is good, but it doesn't like, shadowing is more like, you know, make it like more like grammatically correct. Or like you can grasp a bit of like pronunciation. I think shadowing is really great, but when it comes to like responsiveness, you have to make your own sentence while like, you know, being under pressure. You know, when you like, you know, when you like look at like mirror, you can say what you want to say, but the thing is like right in front, like look at people, if it's like we are being judged, even though like it's totally not. You have to be faced with like multiple like surrounding and circumstance. For example, speaking foreign language 1 hour and speaking the language for 10 hours are totally different. It's basically same as running. I can run 10 minutes, but I cannot run 10 hours. Basically, the mechanism is exactly the same.
When it comes down to shadowing, you kind of have to accept like you cannot be perfecto, you know what I mean? Like, because inherently if you're watching like, you know, some TV show or some YouTube channel and you're trying to repeat what they say, it's going to be really wrong unless you like stop it like every 3 seconds or something like that. And so you kind of get used to the concept of like imperfection. Yeah. I think we spent a total of 3 or 4 hours just sitting down at these wineries and talking and doing nothing. So we'll definitely make it back in time. They give us until 6:30 to return the bikes, and we have one more pit stop before we return them. Oh, we arrived at the ice cream shop, but my eye has sun cream on it, all out. And we can just look around for the ice cream place. At least it's air conditioned in here. It's like 33 degrees right now. Ah, heladeria. This must be it. Oh, there's so many options.
So nice.
It's really good. Menta blanca granizada o chocolate black. ¿Cuál recomiendas? Sí, eso, por favor. Gracias. You have any like preference for dinner tonight?
We can just like
Look
go
around.
there, go there and then like.
Cool. I'm willing to make arepas, but better ones. How do you think? Posible? Posible no? Maybe with some meat inside or cheese? This is what our Airbnb host brought us last night. So nice. Orange? Melony melon. So tired.